Fear. I really don't want to. It's the last thing I want to do, but I have to. Wait, the machine. Wait, time! Shadow's there! Fear. I really don't want to. It's the last thing I want to do, but if I want to get what I came here for, I have to. Here goes nothing! Huh? Whoa. This is my fear? This place is awful. I don't like this at all. Hello? What am I supposed to do here? Clearly I have to confront my fears. But how? The other places, I was confronted by something or someone. Hello? Whoa.
Hello there, Sabre.
Void? It's you that I have to speak to? I thought I left you behind.
Of course.
I don't want to speak to you, anyone but you. I came here to confront my fears, but...
Who else would it be? Other than your best friend?
You're not my friend. We're barely even acquaintances. We're enemies, you and I. I defeated you. Twice now. Well, Shadow did the second time.
Were enemies.
Yeah. Were. So, what? We're supposed to have a little chat here? Fine. If I have to speak to you again, at least it makes me feel better knowing that you're just in my head, and you're not actually the Void that I destroyed. Only the embodiment of him. Because you're gone.
Whatever you tell yourself.
It's the truth. You're gone, Void. If I'm supposed to confront my fears, this isn't that scary.
I'm the old reliable, ever returning.
You think that's my fear? You coming back? I've already stopped you twice. Pretty much.
No.
Well then what? Huh? What is the supposed fear that I'm supposed to overcome?
Someone like me. Someone of my stature. My persona.
So what, you think I'm scared of someone like you coming again and someone else showing up? Because that does haunt me. I hate thinking about that.
And doing exactly what I did.
Ruining the lives of everyone I care about. Of course, I'm scared of that happening again. I'm in fear for it every day, but...
What if someone comes along? Someone who misled you?
I don't know. I don't know what I would do.
And what if I take your best friend again?
All these what ifs,
Ever so plausible, Sabre.
It could be, you're right. But what if it doesn't happen? What if it all goes great? Everyone can live happy lives. We can do a what if game all day. That's what the fear is. What if this? What if that?
It might have already. Who knows?
I could give you endless what ifs, Void.
Who knows?
But I'm not gonna fall for it. These what ifs. What if something bad happens to me? What if it all goes wrong? It doesn't matter. Those will always be in my head, but I'm not gonna let them control me.
Will you? Or have you already?
I see it. I see the fear I have to overcome. And maybe I won't be able to do it just on my own, but that's the point, is that I have people to help me. I have people to support me.
You hear voices in your head that intrigue you, yes?
There's always voices in my head speaking to me. Whether I let them actually speak for me is a different thing. It's...
If you answer yes, will that be unwise?
If you're the embodiment of my fears, then I've realized that I'm a lot stronger than I once was.
What if it's me, all over again? Starting a chain of events, letting me free once more.
If my fears are what ifs, then the solution is to not listen to them. Focus on what's happening now, in the moment. Not dwell on what could possibly be.
Your fears are very much realer, Sabre.
And so are my hopes, my aspirations, my friends, the people who support me. I understand my fears now. At least, I understand what they can do. I just have to make sure that the what ifs don't beat out the truth, how I truly feel. Goodbye, Void. I'm done speaking to you. What if? What if he's wrong? I don't want to hear all the what ifs. I want to find out what I truly want, how I truly feel. I visited my everything, my nothing and my fear. While I may have confronted it, it will always be in my head. But with that, so will be the peace that's awaiting me. I have to find out what's there. I have to see what my peace is. Let's do this. Whoa. Wait, Origin? Is that you?
Why, hello, Sabre. You found me.
I found you? It doesn't matter. You're just a projection of my mind, just like everyone else I've seen.
I wouldn't go that far, Sabre. I mean, I'm quite hurt that you'd say that about me. After all, it really is me.
What? But I've been to the other corners of my mind, and everyone I've spoken to has just been my own mind talking to me. How do I know that that's not the same with you? I mean, I'm in my mind.
Because, Sabre, I've placed myself here. You've known that I've taken an interest in you and your journey, and I've decided to follow you, so I simply placed a part of me inside you, Sabre, and I decided to take up residence here. It's quite peaceful, you know. I was getting a little tired of having to stay in the darkness all the time.
What? But okay, well, sure. If it really is you, then I guess it's good to see you again, but it's not like this really matters. You probably shouldn't have done that. Dwelling within my mind. Pretty soon, it's gonna be gone, so there's not even a point to it anymore.
Gone? You? Whatever could you mean?
Origin, look, I'm sure you know, okay? Nothing can be done about it. Even if I fought Shadow, I would lose. He's more powerful than me. He's becoming the dominant Sabre.
Sabre, you've always amused me. You've always been such a interesting person to watch. I must say I've almost grown fond of you over these times.
What?
But I have to ask, why have you won all of your other battles, Sabre? All of the villains and challenges you've overcome? What makes this any different?
I don't know. I mean, luck? I guess I've been lucky. Plus, I've had friends to save me. But this is a battle within myself. No one else can fight it but me. It's different this time, Origin.
Is it, Sabre? You talk about light and darkness as if they're new concepts to you. You talk about all of this power of the world and life and Steve's like you've never had to deal with this before. Sabre, you've always had to deal with lightness and darkness. Through all of your challenges and journeys and adventures, you've been dealing with the same things. The same powers. The powers that control the universe. The Steve's, life, everything. You just didn't fully comprehend what that was. So I have to ask, really, what is the difference between this battle and the ones that have come before it?
That's a great question. I spoke to Void before I came here. Well, the Void that my mind projected. And he mentioned my fears. While I accept them, I still want to deny letting them take over me, but it's hard. I mean, you're making the point right now. What is the difference? What if these troubles keep coming? Will I always have to fight? Is there never an end to any of this? I can't just keep risking it all.
You risk it all every day, Sabre. That's what life is. That's what this journey you've been on. Come, walk with me. This is the most peaceful part of your mind, is it not? It's almost a shame to almost ignore it and pass it off as trivial, right? I mean, what is the point of fighting all of this if you can't enjoy the moment that you are in?
Hey, if my mind projected someone in each corner and you decided to reside here, does that mean that you took over whoever my mind would have projected? Who would have been here?
Sabre, it's a good question. And of course, I know the answer. And I think you do too.
Yeah, I do. But if not them, then talking to you is fine. You know, I get this weird feeling from you. Almost like you're similar in some way, but I've barely known you. You reside in my mind. Why do you find such comfort in being so close to me when I've barely even discovered who you are?
You know, I've been wondering about that for a long time, Saber, and I think one day you'll understand. But right now, Saber, you have a lot on your plate. You have a lot to worry about. And you have quite the challenge ahead of you. And I think you'll find out one day. But for now, there's something that you need to do.
What? This is all so cryptic. Why can't things just be simple? Why can't I just have a simple, straightforward answer for once, huh? You talk about light and dark. You talk about how I've always dealt with that. I don't know
Saber,
what any of that has to do with this.
Because if I gave you the answer, it wouldn't be your answer, Saber. The battle is within you. You're fighting yourself. There is no answer from the outside. You're seeking all of these answers from within your own mind, Saber. The answers that you get have to come from within. And that is your journey here.
But in the other corners of my mind, I was told that some of them are from the outside world, not just in here. It seems like some kind of catch-22 at this point, some kind of paradox. There's no simple answer to any of this. I don't feel like I'll ever have a true answer.
Maybe not. But there's a lot to know, Saber. There's more than just good and evil. There's what lies in between. And what lies in between is the true power behind light and dark.
And what's that?
Will.
Will? Like, willpower?
Speaking of which, it's time.
Whoa. Origin, what is this place?
It's not important. But what is important is what I brought you here for. And that's to see. Follow me, Saber.
What? This place? Okay. Where is this? Wait, the machine. Wait, time! Shadow's there! Origin, Shadow's there! Hey, time! Up here! Why
It
can't
doesn't
you?
matter, Saber.
What?
We're separated.
We're just looking? I know what you're doing. And I know what's at stake. Time's gonna get hurt. I have to do something, don't I? I gotta get down there.
Saber, it's useless. There is no way for you to be able to get down there.
Why would Shadow be here? And I won't let you touch him! Time's protecting me, but Shadow's way stronger at this moment. No. Time! But everything you've been telling me about, good, bad, all of this, there's something in between. Wouldn't that mean that Shadow has some good in him too?
Of course, Saber. There's good and bad in everyone. But I don't know if it's enough to be able to stop the bad.
Okay, fine. Origin, I appreciate everything you've done. I have to get down there before it's too late. I have to get out of my head and come back into the machine. I need to go.
Of course. Thank you, Saber. I've missed this more than you know. And, of course, you are more than you know.
What? What does that even mean? Origin, I don't have time for this. Yeah, no problem. Seriously, thank you. I'll do my best. Goodbye.
Saber, it's good to see you finally coming back, just as I arrived too, and dealt with your pesky little friend over here. I'm sorry, Saber. I must apologize. As much as I know I have to do this, a little part of me doesn't want to. Maybe it's because you and I are so alike. We are both Saber, after all.
No, Shadow. I'm sorry.
No! How is this possible? You were locked into this machine. You weren't able to move, let alone teleport. What did you do?
I'm sorry, Shadow. I'm sorry that your good wasn't good enough.